Picture this. It's 3 in the morning. You are in a deep, peaceful sleep, dreaming about winning the lottery. Suddenly you hear it, the dreaded sound. Thump, thump, thump. The 3 a.m. zoomies have begun. Then a heavy paw lands right on your face, and a pair of glowing eyes stares into your soul. You lie there, paralyzed, wondering, does my cat do this on purpose? Do they hate me? Or did they just suddenly break? Well, my fellow cat mums and cat dads, you are not alone. Every single person who has ever shared a home with a tiny house panther has asked themselves these exact questions. Today we are going to dive deep into the furry minds of our feline overlords and reveal a hilarious, mind-blowing truth. How your cat actually sees you. Spoiler alert, they do not think you are the boss. We are going to break down the 5 hilarious types of humans in the eyes of a cat. Before we get into the juicy details, drop a comment down below and tell me the name of the furry hooligan currently running your household. To truly understand why your cat looks at you like you are the most confusing creature on planet Earth, we need a quick history lesson. Unlike dogs, who were bred for thousands of years to work right alongside humans, cats basically domesticated themselves. Thousands of years ago, they realized that where there are humans, there is grain. Where there is grain, there are mice. And where there are mice, there is an all-you-can-eat buffet. So they moved in, looked around, and decided they owned the place. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters. They are fierce, independent predators who answer to absolutely no one. But now? Now they live in our living rooms, sleeping 18 hours a day and crying because their food bowl is only 90% full. The craziest part of all this is that zoologists and animal behaviorists believe cats do not actually realize we are a different species. That's right. They don't see us as humans. They see us as giant, bald, incredibly clumsy cats who are inexplicably bad at catching mice. And because of this, they place us into one of 5 very specific categories. Let's find out which one you are. Type number 1. The clumsy, overgrown kitten. Do you ever wake up to find a drool-soaked toy mouse placed perfectly on your pillow? Or maybe, if you let your cat outside, they bring you, well, let's just say, organic gifts, like a very confused bug or a half-eaten leaf. You might look at this and think, "Aw, my sweet baby brought me a present out of pure love." Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but that is not entirely true. When your cat drops a toy at your feet and gives you that long, intense stare, they are actually pitying you. In their mind, you are a massive, completely incompetent kitten who has absolutely no idea how to survive in the wild. They have never seen you hunt. You don't have any sharp claws, and frankly, your jumping skills are embarrassing to them. Let's jump right into the cat's internal monologue for a second. Imagine your cat sitting on the couch, watching you struggle to open a jar of pickles. They are thinking, "Look at this poor, bald creature. It has been trying to catch that green thing in the glass trap for 10 minutes. If I do not feed this giant idiot, it is going to starve to death. I suppose I will go find that stuffed mouse I kicked under the refrigerator 3 months ago and bring it to them so they can learn." It's actually a beautiful maternal instinct, even if it comes wrapped in a layer of feline condescension. They are taking responsibility for your survival because they truly believe you cannot fend for yourself. So the next time you step on a soggy toy in the dark, say thank you. From a scientific standpoint, this behavior is absolutely fascinating. In the wild, a mother cat slowly introduces her kittens to the concept of hunting. First, she brings them dead prey so they can eat. Then, she brings them injured prey so they can practice the final strike. Finally, she takes them out to hunt with her. Because cats view us as part of their family group, but clearly recognize that we lack basic feline survival skills, those maternal instincts kick into high gear. Even male cats and spayed females will exhibit this behavior. They are trying to teach you, their giant, clumsy baby, the ancient art of the hunt. It is a sign of deep affection, but also a sign that they think you are basically helpless. Here is a classic, real-life example of the clumsy kitten dynamic. You are sitting at your desk, working hard, typing away on your laptop. Your cat jumps up, meows loudly, and drops a balled-up pair of socks right on your keyboard. We love to believe the myth that this means, "Please play with me, human." And sometimes, sure, they want attention. But very often they are saying, "I hunted this cotton beast in the laundry basket. Eat up, you pathetic giant." The funniest part is when you throw the toy away for them to fetch. They probably think, "Wow, not only can't they hunt, but they also just threw away a perfectly good meal. I have to go get it for them again. This giant baby is exhausting." It's the ultimate role reversal. Moving on to type number 2, the glorified can opener, also known as the royal servant. This is perhaps the most common and hilarious relationship dynamic between a modern cat and their owner. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that moment when your cat leads you to the kitchen, stands next to a bowl that still has plenty of kibble in it, and screams as if they haven't eaten in 42 years. They look at you, then look at the bowl, then look back at you with ultimate judgment. In this scenario, you are not a mum, you are not a dad, and you are certainly not a kitten. You are staff. You are a biological vending machine whose sole purpose on this earth is to pop the tops off of tiny aluminium cans and dispense the crunchy treats on command. If we could translate the meows of a can opener cat, it would sound like a demanding boss in an office. "Excuse me, Brenda, we discussed this. Breakfast is to be served at precisely 5:45 a.m., not 5:48 a.m. Furthermore, I can see the bottom of the bowl right in the center. The food is touching the edges, but the center is empty. This is completely unacceptable. Fix it immediately, or I will begin knocking expensive things off the living room shelves." They don't see you as an authority figure. They see you as a highly trainable employee. And the crazy thing is, they are absolutely right. They have figured out exactly which frequency of meow will make you drop everything and run to the pantry. Zoo psychologists call this operant conditioning, and our cats are absolute masters of it. We like to think that we train our pets, but let's be honest, they have trained us. Your cat learns that if they make a specific cute noise or rub against your leg in just the right way, you will produce food. It's classical Pavlovian conditioning, but we are the dogs drooling at the bell. Over time, they refine their techniques. They figure out that a gentle purr works for snacks, but a loud, obnoxious yowl is required to wake you up on a Sunday morning. They don't mean to be manipulative. They are just incredibly smart, opportunistic learners who have optimized their environment. And you are the biggest part of that environment. Let's talk about a real-life situation that proves you are the servant. It's early morning. Your cat walks up to your bedside table, looks you dead in the eyes, and slowly extends one paw to push a glass of water closer and closer to the edge. You gasp, jump out of bed, and run over to stop them. Congratulations, the cat just won. The myth is that they do this because they are starving to death. The fact? They aren't starving. They are just bored. They want their routine to start, and they know that threatening your favourite water glass is the fastest way to get the staff out of bed. They are literally holding your breakable items hostage in exchange for breakfast service. You have to respect the hustle. Welcome to type number 3, the ultimate heated furniture. Have you ever experienced cat paralysis? It's that very real medical condition where you desperately need to use the bathroom. Your legs are falling asleep, but you cannot move because your cat has curled up in a perfect little donut on your lap. And heaven forbid you actually try to shift your weight. You get that annoyed little trill, a sigh of pure inconvenience, and a dirty look that makes you feel deeply guilty. To this type of cat, you are not a complex emotional being. You are a mattress. You are a premium, self-warming, incredibly soft piece of living room furniture that occasionally provides scratching services behind the ears. Let's get inside the head of a cat who views you as a luxury recliner. They jump up onto the couch, step on your bladder with pinpoint precision, turn around 3 times, and finally plop down. Their internal thought process is basically, "Ah, excellent. The heated cushion has returned from its mysterious daily absence. It is a bit lumpy today, and it keeps making weird coughing noises, but the thermal output is phenomenal. I shall rest here for the next 4 hours. If the cushion attempts to stand up, I will deploy my claws just enough to remind it of its primary function." They literally do not care that you spent $50 on a plush memory foam cat bed. Why use that when the human face provides so much more warmth? The science behind this is all about body temperature and energy conservation. The normal body temperature of a cat is a bit higher than ours, usually around 101 to 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Because their baseline is higher, they constantly seek out external heat sources to maintain their body temperature without burning extra calories. This is why you find them sleeping in squares of sunlight, on top of your warm laptop keyboard, or glued to your chest. You are essentially a walking, talking radiator. Yes, they feel safe with you, which is why they drop their guard to sleep. But primarily, they are using your body heat to fuel their luxurious 18-hour nap schedule. It is pure, cozy pragmatism. Here is the ultimate heated furniture example that busts a major myth. You are lying in bed, and your cat insists on sleeping directly on your head, or draped across your neck like a furry scarf. The popular romantic myth is that your cat loves you so much they want to protect your brain while you sleep. The hilarious reality? Most of your body heat escapes from your head. They aren't guarding your dreams. They are literally stealing your thermal energy to keep their toe beans warm. And if you try to roll over, they will just surf your body until they find a new, stable, warm spot to claim. You are not a pet parent in that moment. You are a biological heating pad. Embrace your destiny. Now we arrive at type number 4, the annoying roommate, or the paparazzi. This is the cat that absolutely refuses to let you have a single second of privacy. You walk into the bathroom, close the door, and within 3 seconds a paw is frantically sliding under the crack. They scream, they scratch, they act as if the world is ending. You finally give up, open the door, and what do? They walk in, sniff the bathtub, look at you on the toilet, and then walk right back out. They didn't want to be with you, they just could not handle the fact that you closed a door in their house. In this dynamic, you are the annoying roommate who keeps changing the rules and locking them out of their own territory. If we gave this cat a microphone, they would sound like an angry neighborhood watch captain. Attention! Who authorized the closure of Sector 4? The bathroom is a critical part of my patrol route. I have to inspect the magical water bowl and make sure the giant hairless monkey hasn't drowned in the rain room. Open this barrier immediately. I don't even want to go in there. I just need to know that I can go in there. Do not make me sing the song of my people at maximum volume. They view your need for privacy as a direct violation of their household management protocol. How dare you lock them out of a room in a house that they clearly own? Zoopsychology explains this perfectly through the lens of territorial mapping. Cats are massive control freaks. In the wild, survival depends on knowing exactly what is going on in every single corner of their territory. When you close a door, you are cutting off a section of their domain. They can't see, smell, or hear what is happening in there, which triggers a mild panic response. It's not necessarily separation anxiety, it's FOMO, fear of missing out, mixed with a need for absolute territorial control. They need to patrol and mark their environment constantly. When you shut the bathroom door, you aren't getting privacy. You are creating a mysterious black hole in their carefully mapped universe. The most relatable example of the annoying roommate is the shower stalker. You step into the shower, and suddenly your cat is sitting on the edge of the tub, peering through the curtain with eyes wide in absolute horror. The myth is that they want to join you for a swim. The absolute fact is that cats generally hate getting wet, and they think you have completely lost your mind for standing in a waterfall on purpose. They sit there watching you, judging your life choices, and probably calculating how they will have to drag your wet, clumsy body out of the water. You are the weird roommate who does incomprehensible things, and they are just keeping an eye on you so you don't break the house. Finally, we reach type number 5, the weird hairless cat, also known as the true companion. Despite all the jokes about cats treating us like servants or heated furniture, this is where the real magic happens. This is the cat that greets you at the door with a little trill, headbutts your shin, jumps onto your lap for no reason other than to be close, and gives you those slow, heavy blinks. When they act like this, they aren't using you for heat, and they aren't demanding food. In these beautiful moments, they see you as an equal. Well, maybe not a superior, but definitely an equal. You are just a very large, incredibly strange, hairless cat that they have decided to accept into their exclusive feline family. When your cat enters this true companion mode, their thoughts are pure affection. This giant creature doesn't have any fur, and its meow sounds absolutely terrible, but it smells like home. I think I will go mash my face into its face to make sure everyone knows it belongs to me. Yes, I will give it a slow blink to show that I do not want to attack it today. I might even lick its hand, even though human skin tastes very salty and weird. They are acknowledging your presence not as a tool to be used, but as a valued member of their social group. It's the highest honor a feline can bestow upon a human. The zoo psychology here is rooted in how wild cat colonies function. When cats live together in groups, they engage in behaviors called allo-rubbing and allo-grooming. When your cat rubs their cheeks or forehead against you, they are depositing special pheromones from their scent glands onto your body. They are literally marking you as family, mixing their scent with yours to create a communal tribe smell. And when they slowly blink at you, they are showing ultimate trust, signaling that they feel safe enough to close their eyes in your presence. So, if you slow blink back, you are speaking their language and telling them, "I love you, and I am not a threat." The ultimate example of this true companion bond is when your cat decides to aggressively groom your hair or your beard. It feels like sandpaper, It pulls your hair out, and it's honestly a little bit gross. The myth is that they think you are dirty and need a bath. But the heartwarming fact is that grooming is a deeply social bonding activity. Mother cats groom kittens, and bonded adult cats groom each other. When your cat starts licking your head, they are saying, "You are part of my family. I love you, and I will take care of your weird, stringy fur." It is the purest expression of love from an animal that is mostly known for chaos. They really do love us. So there you have it, friends. The secret is finally out. Now you know exactly what is going on in that fluffy, mysterious head of theirs. Whether they see you as a giant, clumsy kitten who needs hunting lessons, a highly trained can opener whose only job is to serve breakfast, a heated piece of living room furniture, an annoying roommate with boundary issues, or their absolute best, hairless feline friend, the truth is, our cats have complex, hilarious ways of interacting with us. And despite all of the attitude, the knocked-over water glasses, and the screaming at closed doors, we wouldn't trade them for the world. Because at the end of the day, their unique quirks are exactly why we adore them so much. If this video made you laugh or helped you understand your furry little tyrant just a little bit better, please make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more awesome cat facts and pet tips. Also, share this video with a fellow cat mum or dad who desperately needs to hear this. Now it's your turn. Look at your cat right now and tell me in the comments, which of the 5 types do they think you are?